Well, good day, everybody. This is Tuesday, and welcome to Ride with Grandma Bev. Now, as you know, last week on the Ride with me, I had to go into town. By town, I mean into the next city over for my pulmonary gal, I should say. And she wanted me to go make an appointment with the cardio guy again. And why? Everything turned out fine. I had all those real nuclear tests and everything they wanted me to do, and everything's fine. So I went down, made my appointment, which that's what I'm going to now. But on the good side, oh no, is that a baby? Somebody's baby. Oh no, look like a little kitty or somebody, maybe a baby possum smashed on the road. Oh, at least it didn't look like any of the babies that come by our house. Anyway, where was I? Made my appointment. Oh, while I'm in town, I'm gonna go run, other fun errands. So after the doctor, which I can say shouldn't take very long unless they're behind schedule, I'm going to go by what they call, I guess it's Lucky Store, Lucky Brand, whatever. Anyway, it's not the old Lucky grocery store. It's a place I found last year that will take things on consignment. So I went through my closet the other day and filled a big bag full of tops, shirts and things, and some bottoms that I just haven't been wearing. I thought I'd take those there first. Now these people are really picky. I'll probably get half the bag back. And in that case, it will go down to my second season thrift store, which helps people who are having misfortunes. It's in connection with the Fish Line Bank. So, no matter where it goes, it's going to go somewhere good to help somebody. Anyway, after that, I'm going to buzz down around the corner to the Goodwill, which I haven't been to yet since I've been home. So I hope they'll have a good variety of things. Then from there, I might go to Maxx. Just depends on how I'm feeling and what time it is by then. So, I'll include you with everything I'm doing, of course. If I buy anything in the stores, I may just show you the stuff right here in the car when I get back in. So, try to make this one a little different than last week's because we're doing the exact same scenery as we did last week. Oh dear. But I gotta tell you, right now, I'm a little perturbed. So this is going to be my little venting session, okay? My husband, is one of those men who you almost have to, get in your hands and knees and beg and, to get him to go to a doctor. Well, a few years back when we were in Yuma, he said some heart palpitations. So he actually went to a doctor in Yuma. So that became his primary doctor. Well, he also, we already knew he had a, prostate issue, like most men his age. So this doctor, prescribed medication for him, which he still takes to this day. He's very good about that. So this year he decided that he didn't want to go back to the doctor in Yuma. He wanted to go to, I'm going through my little town now. He wanted to go through to a doctor here locally. So I got him in with my doctor's office. I've talked about this doctor before. I'm not the most thrilled with him. I usually have to tell him what to do, but this is mainly so he can get his medication renewed. And so I feel that Bob has a hearing issue. Every time this comes up, he says, I just need to get my ears clean. Now, I have never had to have my ears cleaned out. Now, I believe him on that score because in the past he has gotten them done. His parents had to have their ears cleaned out. I had to have my parents' ears cleaned out all the time. But so it was really getting bad. So I had said to him, when you go to the doctor, and I'm not trying to sound like a mama or anything, but somebody's got to say it to him. When you go to the doctor, have them clean your ears. And then I'll lay off you, right? Unless you're still not hearing well. So he messaged me a little bit that he was waiting for the lab work to be done, and then they were going to clean his ears. So, then I also told him, I had tried to get him in with my pulmonary doctor because I know he has sleep apnea. And the doctor's office said, well, he needs to get a referral from his primary doctor to go. So I thought, okay, he had an appointment in a few weeks. So I told him, make sure you mention that too. And I said, do I need to write a list for you to refer to? Because I do that sometimes, right? Make a list so I don't forget, mention some of the issues, being I try to only go to this guy once a year to get my medication renewed. So he sends me a message a little before I got in the shower today. They're going to send the test to the house, which is correct. They sent it to the house when I had it again. But they're only doing it to appease me. Because he doesn't think I have apnea if it doesn't affect my lifestyle. It's like, what the F? The man was diagnosed with it about 20 years ago, having severe sleep apnea. Back when we both were on machines. Cute couple. I said back to him, it does affect your life when your wife lays awake listening to you stop and start breathing all night and snoring to beat the band. So, the man, he absolutely stops breathing. Do I have to start going with him to the doctor like I had to with my parents? So, things can be told and, So, I'll be the one that has a smug look on her face when the results of that test come back, and they probably will refer him to the pulmonologist at that point. But you know what I think it is? See if you agree with me in just a second. We're going by the veterinary hospital. Hi, babies. Hey, babies. That's where my 2 babies were put to sleep. So every time we go by, we say hi to them. Anyway, I think it's a man thing. A woman goes into a doctor and they'll have her doing all kinds of stuff. A guy goes in, it's the one visit, they're done, that's it, right? Unless they have something like real obvious, like a heart attack going on or things like that. But for a regular checkup, it's like, I think it's a guy thing. They have this attitude towards women. And think of us as bitches and complaining and, all this stuff. But we all know that we have these real issues. And of course, one of the issues is man. Now, this doctor is obese, okay? He probably has sleep apnea himself. Oh, this guy in front of me is going slow, so everybody's trying to pass me. I think I'm going to pass him, too. Because I sure don't want to go all the way down the highway into Silverdale behind a slow ass. So, I hadn't seen Bob yet because he wasn't home when I left. But to be sure, I'm going to ask him a few questions. Poor guy. But gosh, sometimes you have to treat them like they're kids. So, that's it. Got my venting out. So, I am now, here comes another one passing me. Got to go 35 through here, and a lot of people don't. So, we're now entering the area, leaving the main area of Paulsbo. heading down towards Silverdale. So I'm going to turn this off, and I will come back on after I come out of the doctor's office. So I'll see you shortly. Bye. Well, I'm back. Oh, it took about 10 minutes. The doctor comes in. He says, well, you feeling good? I thought, feel fine. I always do. He says, well, it's like the medication, your blood pressure's down, and, well, I think everything's fine. And I said, what medication? He says, don't you take blood pressure medication? I said, no, that's how my blood pressure always is. He says, wait a minute. And he leaves the room, comes back. And I don't know what I'm thinking. He says, you've had every test. You know, you've had an echo, you've had the nuclear thing, you've had all these tests on your heart. He says, you getting any pains in your chest or anything like that? I said, no. She sent me down because I still have the shortness of breath. He says, I think it's your lungs. Duh. Oh, dear, 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 dear. So I was in and out of there, was seeing the doctor. I think the doctor was in maybe a minute and a half by the time he went back out, checked my records, came back, and asked when we did the echo test. I don't know, last year or two, and he goes back out to check. And oh, gosh and golly and gee whiz. I mean, I don't want them to come back and give me bad news. I'm just tired of this. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. And, oh, this hair. You know, and I've been saying it was my lungs. So, we'll see. So, it's, what time is it? 1:53. My appointment was 1:30. They called me in about 5 to 7 minutes late. So, oh, hi, baby. Big dog sitting in the car next to me. Okay, so I'm going to go over now to the Lucky store, Lucky Consignment, whatever you want to call it. And now that I know the dog's over there, he keeps looking at me too. It looks like a big German Shepherd. I can just make out his silhouette in there. I yawned. So, I'll be back on shortly. Okay, I'm back. Well, dug my stuff in there. Bob's right, it was pretty heavy, and the bag was ripping. So, we'll see what they end up sending back to me. And I looked all around the store, didn't see anything that really grabbed me. I mean, they got a lot of stuff. But, I got so used to finding stuff like places like what do you call it? Goodwill, Salvation Army, all those places. And that when I see a shirt in here for $9.99 that's used, I feel like it's, oh, these are my own glasses that are turned dark. I thought, wait a minute, there's 2 pairs of sunglasses sitting here. So, let's go to Goodwill. See what's happening there. I had a picture texted to me from Bob showing a cat going in the bush. That when he came in, there was a different cat there. And it's either Pumpkin, who is Smokey's sibling, or the new guy that we noticed. Whoever it is, he's still very, skittish of us. So whenever we come around, goes running off. Oh, mister, you gonna go? I guess not. I don't know. And I'm going to turn you around so you can see some of this scenery. Let's see. Let's see how to do it while I'm driving. It's just right down the street here. Probably by the time I get you turned around, I'll be there. So you got Trader Joe's on this side, Costco on this side, and Goodwill beyond that. Bed Bath & Beyond there. I guess they're still open here. Okay, here we are. Looks crowded. Back to the old days, when people were It was nice when people weren't coming. Let's see. Where are we going to park? Oh, what's this one? Oh, that guy's really way over. Let's go down here. Oh, I'm hungry. Hungry. I've only had my oatmeal this morning. Okay, so. Go in there, see what we find. So I will be back shortly. Well, that was a waste. First off, the sign in the door saying their computers are down nationwide or whatever they meant. So they wouldn't be able to take any payments. And so a guy even mentioned to me that they were down, one of the guys working there, and I said, do they take cash or do they take a check? He says, no, they can't get the registers to open. You'd think they'd have some kind of an override system. Look at the business they're losing out on. So I thought, well, okay, I'll take my time walking around. And if they come back up, then I'll get it. He says, otherwise, if you find something you really want, we can save it for you. I didn't see anything, so I finally put back the couple of things that I did find and figured I'd get the heck out of there. So now, I'm going to go over to where TJ Maxx, Michael's, and Dollar Tree are. I don't think I'm going to go in Dollar Tree. But I'll go into TJ Maxx at least. See if there's anything there. Being I just went there back when I was seeing my daughter. I don't really need much, but of course I don't need anything. Excuse me. Just looking for content. But it's hot today. I mean, it says it's only 56 out, but the sun is shining, and of course, whenever I'm moving around, I get hot. So the sun is out, the sky's blue in some spots. It's cloudy in other spots. It's supposed to rain all week, so I'm not complaining. Bauer outlet store, I see that's still open. The year when we come home, I expect to see they've left. It's been a spot where I think a lot of people just don't go to. I'm going to turn you around so you can see some of the scenery. Turn to the right. Let's see, maybe I'll get them up here a little bit. You can see those are clouds up ahead, not snow in the mountains. I'm hoping they'll have something tasty to eat that I can pick up at TJ Maxx. Oh, let's see. Sit in this line or go through the parking lots. I think I guess I could have gone in that. Oh, it looks like we're up in the front anyway. Don't mind me, I'm just yakking. Up here off to my right, you can't see too much of it, but that's the mall over there. So I haven't been in the mall for over a year. Well, at least before we left our, for our trek down to Yuma. Of course, there's a guy. I'm a combat. Need a job. Anything. Help. Thanks so much. This guy's been out here, I think, for years. Always in the same spot. With the way the job market is now, you'd think you'd be able to find some kind of job. Where my sunglasses go? These progressives just don't work in the cars. So I'll go into TJ Maxx first. Come on, light, change. It must have just changed when I pulled up here and didn't realize it. Or I would have cut through a parking lot over here and made my way over to where it is. This is the heart of the town right here with, you know, the mall. When this mall went in years ago, before I ever moved over here, and I've been here 31 years, all the stores were down in the city of Bremerton, and they all went bye-bye because they moved out to the mall. You know, places like Panty, Sears, which Sears is now gone. They're in the process of putting a Winco in over there where the Sears used to be. So here's the street. I turn on. You can probably see down there as I come down. Doesn't look like very many cars over near TJ Maxx, so maybe I'll go park over that way. I don't mind parking a little ways out because it's some walking in. Let's face it, we need exercise and weight loss. So, okay, I'm here. I'm gonna go in there. And I'll be right back. Okay, just came out of TJ Maxx. Bought a few things that I'll share with you now. Let me sanitize my hands first. So I'll share these with you and sit here for a minute while I'm resting my back. You know, walking around, it gets sore. So I'm really hungry. So I got these milk chocolate crunchy almonds dipped in creamy milk chocolate. $3.99. Over my bag. And I got these Keto Deluxe mix. There's 5 multi-packs in here. You know, just little packs. $4.99, so it works out to about $1 a pack. It's just, yeah, it's got a blend of almonds, walnuts, dried cheddar cheese, pepitas, reduced sugar cranberries, and pistachios. Oh, a bag folded back up down here. Come here, baby. Maybe it'll help keep it open. Okay. And on the clearance, they had these the toothbrush things. And these things are expensive as heck. So these would work on our toothbrush whole thing. So $4. So that's about $1 a piece. Now that is a bargain. And on the clearance rack, I found this, the cream from the Creme Shop. This one's Sagittarian Energy Essence Mask. It's got lilac, neem, raspberry, and Korean melon. Three different masks, and it was clearance at $2. And then, let's see, my last item. These look pretty good. This is Skin 2.0 Vitamin C and Collagen Skin Masks. And they brighten and rejuvenate dull skin. I want the collagen part of it. Defense against photo aging. Exfoliates dead skin cells. Restores a youthful, dewy fullness. 5 masks. And this was $4.99. So $1 a mask. I mean, that's cheaper than Dollar Tree now. So, you know, we can't complain. So let's see, I'm going to eat a little something before I go into Michael's. I'm still debating whether I should slip into Dollar Tree. I know it'll happen if I do. I've lost 4 pounds since our little weekend trip over to the ocean. Get my purse back up here. Whew, I'm in here. Just eat a few of these, see how they are. Almonds, good for you. say how many are in a 6 servings per container. Doesn't say how many are in a serving. I'll just take a little handful. They are good. So, I forgot to tell you when I was in Goodwill. I thought of Tiffany from Tiffany Wears T-shirts. This one woman picked up a doll. The head popped off and broke. Here was this headless doll in a dressy, you know, frilly dress from the old days. Oh man, that'd be perfect for Tiffany. They were cleaning that mess up. I don't know. I just can't find the things like I find when I'm down in Vegas with my daughter. I looked up online last night to see where the Salvation Army here is, and it's way down in Bremerton, the really bad part of town. So, I don't know if I'll go down there or not. Not today, but, you know. These are really, these are dangerous. And if I should take a bag with me and to Michael. See, here are the bags. You got to pay for them if you get them. So, and here, almost everywhere you go, people are still wearing masks. So, you know, I wear my mask, especially when I went in Goodwill. Being there were so many cars out there, I knew there were a lot of people in there. So, let me grab my other bag, bring it with me. You know how I'm carrying it around. Get my mask. Why the clouds over there? Mixture of white and gray and blue sky behind them. It's kind of pretty. I should take this off of here and show you. Let's see. Why do you have to turn your thing off? At least I do. To get it to switch to where it's looking. I guess my hand's over there. So let me click. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I mean, you know, it's kind of pretty the way the clouds and everything are. Then you go over here. Above TJ Maxx, and it's just about all blue. So I finished my little bit of chocolate. So I'm gonna go into Michael's, and more than likely I'll end up walking into Dollar Tree's right next to it. So I'll be back. Okay. Well, today, luckily, isn't the day to spend money. I went into Michael's, and the only thing I bought was one of these. Pretty. One of these. And one of these. Now, these were all half off, so I spent approximately, average $3 for each one, because it came to 9 something. So that's all I spent there. So then I thought, well, geez, you know, I might as well go into Dollar Tree. So let's see what we get at Dollar Tree. Okay, I only spent, at the new price is $14. But you know it's not 14 items. So I thought these were kind of cute stickers. You know, probably won't use the letter ones. Oh, let's see. I got 2 of these. 2 of these. We each get one, so then we can cut them open, just, you know, each have our own little bag, and that way nobody's eating more than they should. Now last week when I went over to the ocean, I bought these Kettle Chips, and everybody loved them. So, okay, we'll have one little treat. And then I got 2 boxes of the chewy oats and honey, because we're just about out of these now that I'm watching my weight. I ate these instead of the cookies. I walked by the cookies. They had the chocolate peanut butter ones. They had my almondettes. They had everything I like, but I walked by. So, oh, let's see. I got just about out of shampoo in the shower, so I got another one of these. I know I've got one in the cupboard, but I like to always keep one ahead. So, then they had these masks by Bio Miracle. It's a chocolate and strawberry face mask. They're worth trying. Don't think you can eat it, but then they also had a cooling and refreshing peppermint face mask. And then this one caught my eye. It's a Be Pure hand and nail gloves, nourishing avocado. So that's it, kids. I tried to spend more. It's the same store I went in last week. Oh, I can't stand that shampoo up. I don't want it to. So, you know, it wasn't really anything new. Wasn't anything on clearance or on sale. So, oh, it is what it is. So, put that bag there. Move my purse back over here. Oh, the ride home. Put that mask away. That in there. So, I'm thinking I'm going to call it a day. So you saw everything I bought, so you won't have to sit through any boring TJ Maxx where I show you just a couple of items, and you know, and Michael's were just a few items. Let's take a couple of chocolate things out. So, thinking next time I go out, I'm going to go up to Walmart by myself because I want to walk around and check the prices of things to see if it's cheaper still to get things at Dollar Tree or if it's cheaper to get them at Walmart. So, boy, that cloud's really gotten dark over there. I should show you that. Hold on. See that cloud? Almost looks like a funnel cloud, but it's not. So, I think I'm going to head for home. So it's about a 20-minute, half-hour drive. Hope you all enjoy this. You know, if you like these ride-alongs, let me know. I'll do more. Just something new I'm trying. So, what can I say? Comment below, share, like, subscribe, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am. I'm going to go home to my Bobby. Talk to him about his doctor appointment. He's probably dreading having me come home because he's going to get the 5th degree, right? Or 4th degree, whatever that is. 5th degree? 2nd degree. I don't know. I love you all. Bye.